folks. Today, I would like to share some of my thoughts on where the current chaotic, catastrophic coronavirus situations are and where this is leading to. As you all know, that in the United States, the death toll out of coronavirus is almost approaching very fast. In a day or two, it will go beyond 100,000 deaths. It's not clear, except for those who lost the loved ones, their mother, father, grandfather, grandmother. Anybody else is feeling the pain of losing suddenly 100,000 people. This virus is still not fully understood. There is no vaccine. There is no clear-cut medication to cure this. In India, the situation was better about a couple of months back or even a month back. India was almost like 16th or 17th in the number of coronavirus cases reported, though the population is 1.3 billion, the letter B, billion, only next to China, which is supposed to have around 1.4 billion people. India was praised the way they handled the lockdowns, the initial lockdowns, and now India is in 10th place. It has very quickly gone beyond China, Iran, and is approaching Turkey. It is trying to go beyond Turkey. In Brazil, one of the countries in the South America, it has come from nowhere to the second stage, second level, second country in terms of the number of coronavirus cases, only next to United States. The president of that country, president or prime minister of that country, didn't really encourage social distancing and said, let it happen and let us all get the immunity against this coronavirus. And it has come very quickly, it has advanced to such a state that they are unable to dig the burial ground for them. I saw some of the videos, probably some of you must have seen this video also. People were being buried who died out of coronavirus next to each other. The huge burial ground, the new burial ground they have dug. Yet, there is no other goal, there is no other tool at this point except to let people go out in public from lockdown and try to improve the economy. Though the governments are saying that the doctors are saying people have to follow social distancing, cleanliness, and so on. In general, I'm talking in general, nobody seems to be following. Not now, I won't say nobody, several people are not following it, following the guidelines of the doctors and the researchers of this coronavirus. Not only that, United States, as you all know, as for the past 2 or 3 years, or I should say about 3 or 4 years, has been withdrawing all kinds of international agreements. It has come out of this international climate change agreement. It has come out of various nuclear agreement with Russia, with Ronald Reagan and Gorbachev, Russian Prime Minister, agreed to. And still another agreement is yet to be broken. America is planning to withdraw. America, after a long time, is planning to test a nuclear bomb, underground nuclear bomb. For various reasons, instead of cooperating in this serious, dire, devastating time, various countries are fighting with each other, especially the most powerful country in the world at this point, United States, is turning political military heat against China, forgetting that China also has people. United States has the mightiest army in the world. Nobody can withstand its power, military power, not only military power, economic power. It can dictate to any country their ideas using economical sanctions for various reasons. Though the United States has a historic debt, if the United States wants to destroy a country, it can do so in no time. I was told, I read about 6 months back or so, United States has deployed a submarine or some kind of military power with limited nuclear capabilities, which means that it can destroy a specific area, specific country without really creating or exploding a huge nuclear bomb. It has stepped up the so-called space war. Where is this leading to? About 3,000 years back, approximately about 3,000 years back, Islam was created by Muhammad Nabi in the Middle Eastern countries. Then Buddha came. I don't know, Buddha came first or Muhammad Nabi came first. Buddha came and taught non-violence, taught love. Then Jesus Christ came and taught universal love. But instead of heeding that, loving each and everybody and cooperating with each and everybody, people created religion and started dividing people. In the name of their God, they loved only those people who belonged to their religion. And they thought that everybody else is worshipping wrong God or devil sometimes, as they are called. And they should be either converted or destroyed. In spite of various killings, terrorist attack, political power of the Great Britain, various religions survived. India has not seen a divine incarnation, quote unquote, divine incarnation for quite some time. It is said that Rama and Krishna were living in a previous yuga several million years ago, probably. But still, it appears from the account of Mahabharata and Ramayana, they were around maybe about 3,000, 4,000 years ago because they lived like kings. Kings were there only about 4,000, maybe 5,000 years back. Cities like Ayodhya and Mathura. Ayodhya is the capital from which Rama ruled, and Mathura was the birthplace of Mathura in Uttar Pradesh was the birthplace of Krishna. And Rama went in search of his wife to Sri Lanka. Looks like all these towns, all these countries are of recent origin, maybe about several thousand years ago, maximum 5,000, 6,000 years ago. Archaeological evidence says that the Indian subcontinent, including Sri Lanka, separated from Africa once, and they went in the direction of China, current China, and then they collided, and because of that, Himalayas were created, and so on. There's a history in Tamil Nadu that there was a country called Lemuria around a larger Sri Lanka attached to India, current India. Yet Hanuman helped, the story goes, Hanuman helped Rama to build a bridge to go to war with Sri Lanka. So it appears that all these things have happened something like 6,000, several thousand, maybe 10,000 years back instead of million years back. In the name of Rama, Krishna, people of other religions have been even recently killed. They are disliked at the bottom of their heart by certain people who promote India is for Hindus. They strangely think that their divine incarnation called Kalki will come and promote the Hindutva, which is the Hindu way of living, as the only way of prosperity. Who can fix all these problems? Clearly, several people tried. Mahatma Gandhi tried, Martin Luther King tried, Mandela tried. Several people tried. Nobody could fix. Nobody could establish the love, the universal love among people. Nobody cared to listen to the universal love that they all preached. Who can fix the current status of this world? Who can stand against United States? Nobody, no human being. Only the divine, fathomless power can make a change at this point. I've been saying that there are three divine lights. These three divine lights do not belong to visions of people who reach samadhi state, and those three powers are beyond the human mind, and they underlie the energies which appears as forms of human beings. Of these three divine jyotis or lights, the white light, I've been saying, creates the I-ness, the pure I-ness feeling of yourself inside you, though it has been totally camouflaged by the ego created by various thoughts, by saying that I belong to this country, my religion is this, I'm a man, I'm a woman, my skin color is this, and my race is this, and so on, so on. The golden light is the love principle, the eternal love, fathomless love, which cannot be acquired by any dhyana or any means. If you remove your ignorance, your attachments to your religion, your people, your race, your country, and so on, it will blossom automatically without you asking for it. You cannot go for it because people have no idea what it is. It cannot be experienced as long as the divisive thoughts are there, are dominating the mind. You can only say, I love so and so, he is my Lord. Christians will say, I love Jesus Christ, my Lord. Muslims will say, I love, shows mercy and pray towards Allah, the merciful one. Same way with other religions. But that is not the love that Jesus Christ taught. That is not the love which is called Shivam in Hindu religion. That's not the love that was taught by Muhammad Nabi or Buddha. Buddha said all the gods that people worshipped in his time are fake, are really human created. Yet Buddha is being worshipped as God currently. So there is only one light, one divine Jyoti which can take care of this, and that is Red Jyoti. The divine love, the golden light, does not hate. It has no opposite to love. Human thought, human attachment here has love and hate, but the love of the golden light has no opposite. It cannot hate, it cannot destroy, it can only build, it can only attract, it can only unite people. The divine red light has the power to destroy. This is what Hindus call Rudra, the one form of Shiva, which has the power to destroy. The power of fire. It has been told in various scriptures, Bible, Hindu scriptures, and also Mohammedan scriptures, that the time of great danger, a divine incarnation will come upon earth and teach people to change. And with the current situation, nobody will listen. Nobody will even know that such things are possible. In one of the surveys conducted in the United States, I was told that coronavirus is an act of God to teach people. Act of Jesus Christ, the second coming of Jesus Christ. Yet, Christians love. The Christian church loves only Christians. When the devastation of the red Jyoti is about almost complete, is about to be accomplished, a lot of people will be killed. I said there will be 3 categories of sad events in the world. One is killing of people by wars, by diseases, and so on. And after that destruction takes place, people will turn towards love, and that will enable them to see the divine incarnation, the so-called second coming of Jesus Christ. They said that Jesus Christ will come from in the sky in the white light. That white light is same as what I've been talking about, Holy Spirit, which is called Vak, Saraswati, or Brahma in Hindu scriptures. People are thinking a separate divine incarnations, like second coming of Jesus Christ, Mahdi in Islam, Maitreya in Buddhism, and Kalki in Hinduism. But there will be only one. And that fathomless energy can be seen, can be understood as fathomable, understandable energy only when the destruction is complete, almost complete, and people invariably, out of fear, out of shock, turn towards the divine love. Folks, that's what I want to share with you. If you have any questions, please feel free to ask me.